I do not know how the original feud started, but they want nothing to do with each other. As you may have heard, Alan Matali believes that his son, Shen, has been kidnapped by Nurik Sandral.
Curiously, Nurik's son Cassus has been missing for some time as well. I fear Nurik may suspect Alan in this.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Okay. Oh, well, actually, that was actually pointed in the right direction. Whoopsie. Okay. But that was a really bad battle. Hasn't been that bad since Taris. Okay, so he's still got
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Okay, that's what.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Okay.
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Programming?
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Well, that was interesting. Okay, it's...
What can I do? Huh?
Well, he's having two. healers should... Whoa.
Let go.
I'm here.
There we go. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. The first thing we need to do for that little trouble is find the body of the missing son on the Sandral side.
The Force fights with me.
If you say so. Hey, hey, Mutty Mutt.
I heard I said.
Come on, there we go. Ah. Okay, carrier package, light armor, shield, headband, and the diary.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, can we okay, seriously. Okay, seriously, what's with the...
Sure.
Okay, so I can move Asia with this guy. Okay, so now that we've... Well, Taser, stop, because you don't need to fight with you. Alright, come on. Okay. Okay. There. Alright, so let's see.
Achuta, unga kun bistulpi kikuyana, dong patugas baktelia.
Hello?
Unga diho donga kun honkabi, wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek, tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Muchashat bakat, kiyeno no namapaule rachikun. Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo, kachichu ita bodunga, tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Ogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo hodadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedi Padawan nidi bobo. Tong nabungsha nunya, tong patukashmak telea.
Naval Thrad. Ace Attack Detective.
Wana kunbez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukunne mulerabes kachikun ida hodonga iking kuno ba mulerachikun slimo podonar di hodunga ku unkabe tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa nita poe tikito Dolpa da bonqualeo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindu bobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Lunga diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga, ikinkuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodunga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga ku hunkabe. Lunga di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Muchashat bakat. Kiyeno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay. So now we just have to find out about, let's see. Let's talk to these two and see what we can find out.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation.
Yep.
I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Akupa che kopa. Gino mulera king paija slimo poduama.
Let's see what we're going to do.
Di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ta kunjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha punka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabes. Jedi Padawan ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Lita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Muchishak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Well, the first lies with Lickard.
Akupa che kopa. Gino mulira king paija. Slimu poduama.
He conveniently forgot that it was cloudy.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha punka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pamule rachikun. Slimo podonar di hodonga ku hunkabe. Muchishak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay, so now we go on to the motive.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But it's nothing that serious.
Okay.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Okay, now just have to ask about you.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baruch has enlisted to help him with his problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Paul Benetti, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require?
I need something about Calden Handon.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
About Rickard.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
That'll be all for now.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Okay, why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kenpaija, Slimu Poduama? Runda di Hotonga kun Hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tonking ba nunotek, tokning chatukun mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga, yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona, rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tonking ba nunotek, tokning chatukun mulerabes. Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kenpaija, Slimu Poduama? Takum just Miki Grabelmogo, Kachichu ita Bodunga, Tolbabank, Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Mogesha Ponka Bolawana Chikne. Bamule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbis Mulerabes. Kachikun ida Hodonga. Yiking kuno Bamulera Chikun. Slimo Podona Rundi Hodunga Ku Hunkabe. Muchashak Pakant. Kiyino no Namapaule Rachikun.
Okay, now the murder weapon. How about you? You know it?
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Now you.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Okay, next one.
Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Nope. And he has not found me. He gave me a good clue on how to try him. Handon said it's his. He said it was stolen, but he lied about it because there is no information about a stolen item report. Right, so
is there any other information you need?
The blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Nope, that's all.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Nope, that is...
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
That is more information than was necessary.
Tong abog siya umnina, wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana, kababol pa mulji kumana.
False assumption.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi, wana kun bez ching balamule, tongking ba nunotek, tugning chatukune mulerabes.
It's Handon's. Well, reason 1, the weapon is his. Reason 2, he's injured.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedi Padawan nidi bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Ta kung just miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunotek tugning chatukune mule rabes tong abog siya umnina wanga kun bez keng balemuraya Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana kababol pa mulji kumana.
Well, who's having food? Handon's wife said, haha. Nah.
Miki grabel mogo, kachichu ita bodunga, tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga, Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podonar dihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kunjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachi chu